Tamil Nadu's #1 brand in mobile accessories, Happy Pola. Enjoy your favorite movies and shows with our new level of sounds.
So here we are in front of the M.A. Chidambaram Stadium in Chennai. There is the India versus South Africa women's test going on here. But we will talk about that in a different video. This episode of Fours and Sixers is all about the India versus England semi-final that finished last night in Guyana. India, in a rain-interrupted contest, India obviously cruised past England to enter the final of the men's T20 World Cup, which is set to be played in Barbados on Saturday. In this episode, this is me, Gomesh, will break it down, how the semi-final panned out, who are the stars for the Indian team and what India did right to get into the summit clash, where they will be facing South Africa for the trophy. First, it was a delayed start because of the rain, but once the play began, it was very clear what the India's intent was. Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma did what they have been doing for a while, went after the bowlers, whether it was Jofra Archer, Reece Topley, none of them was spared. It came off, it didn't came off. Kohli got out for a run ball 9, but Rohit stayed there, continued his good form from the Australian match. Rishabh Pant got out, Surya Kumar Yadav picked up from there. But it all was set for a big total until the rain break came in between. After 8 overs, India was 65 for 2, and that's when the play was stopped for almost an hour. But when they came back, it seemed like the pitch has turned into something else. The ball was stopping, it was gripping and turning, so much so that England had used Adil Rashid and Liam Livingstone for a continuous prolonged spell to get the overs done by before the batters could get in. India, however, took a few overs, but they adapted brilliantly to make sure they get to an above par total. Rohit Sharma scored a half century, Surya Kumar Yadav almost did. But in the end, Ravindra Jadeja and Hardik Pandya did their parts. India finished with 171 for 7. It almost felt like a deja vu because India had scored 168 for 6 in the previous semi-final against England and Adelaide. But that was a batting paradise where India had scored a below par total. This, however, is a pitch where there was help for spinners. The bounce was variable, and India, of course, had Jasprit Bumrah, who was going to be the differential point. This was nowhere going to be the deja vu of the 2022. This is nowhere going to be the repeat, despite Josh Butler coming out and going after against Ashdeep Singh, because he knew Bumrah was there. He was trying to take on Akshar Patel. The first ball he faced of Akshar Patel, he got out, and from there on the slide just behind. Jasprit Bumrah came back again. He removed Phil Salt with his off cutter and cleaned up the England opener. From there on, Indian spinners just piled on. Akshar Patel came in, he picked up wickets. Kuldeep Yadav came in, he picked up wickets. So much so that India won by a margin of 68 runs. A comprehensive win, a clinical campaign as they have had throughout this tournament. It's not just about this one match though. This match is an indication, is a testament to the approach that India have taken in this particular World Cup. Of all the matches they have played, except for the USA match, India have batted first and they have batted with intent. Something that has caught them, something that have cost them in the previous edition of the World Cup. But this time, Rohit Sharma, skipper, led from the front, walked the talk. Although he talked about adaptability, although he talked about conditions, not once did he wavered from the template they have set because of the batting depth they have taken to go after every ball in the power play. Virat Kohli, it might look like he has struggled, he has not scored a run throughout the World Cup, but he has did his part, he has stuck to his role and he has executed it. But you never know, come the big match he might step up. But if you ask Kohli whether he will take all the player of the series trophies, all the runs that he has scored in the previous editions, or a World Cup trophy, he wouldn't think twice before telling it was the trophy that he wanted. Whether he and India will get it or not, that will be in Rohit Sharma's hands come Saturday, where they will be taking on South Africa in Barbados. There too, there is a forecast for rain. South Africa too is an unbeaten team, but they have very contrasting campaigns. We will bring all about it in the preview for the final. But for now, this episode is all about how India had set a template and revived themselves when teams thought they couldn't especially with the seniors being reinstated into the team for the shortest format. But Rohit Sharma has defied odds to transform himself and the team much late into his career, like he did as a batter as well. Once again, he has one hand on the trophy, an ICC title. He's the only active player from the 2007 title winning team in this squad. He has played all the 9 T20 World Cups. Will he be able to win the final T20 World Cup? The probably his last global tournament in this particular format. We will have to wait and watch. But until then, this is Gomesh signing off. Thank you for watching.